Well, welcome back to my videos on my keeper cases. This is going to be keeper case number 3, and this is my big guys here. Pretty interesting case. I've been collecting these in here for a while, and pretty much everything that's in here is going to stay in here now. So what you see is a lot of color, a good variety of materials here. But believe it or not, most of everything in there is Novaculite. Of course, we know that's obsidian there, and this one right here is a very special material, not from this country. So let's get started, and I want to start right here in the middle. This one here is a piece of Danish flint, and this is my one and only attempt at making a Danish dagger. I didn't think it came out too bad, especially using Danish flint. And what I did was I just tried to make one with a flared base on it, like the ones I've admired by so many guys that are really good at doing this. I made this in 2002. Now this stone came to me by way of Jeff Boudreau. I don't know if many of you know who he is, but he was from around the Boston area, Watertown, Massachusetts. He is no longer with us, and I truly miss him. But he made a trip over to Denmark, and he was one fantastic flint knapper. And when he came back, I saw him at my house, and he brought me a couple pieces of Danish flint. Now, I was used to working Onondaga, which is tough, and you really got to hit that stuff. But Danish flint is a lot like that, and this is raw stone, and you can see I got it down thin and I shaped it nicely, and I made this dagger, and then I made an antler handled knife, which I have no idea where that ended up, but I did part with it to somebody, and that's the story on that Danish dagger. Now naturally I always seem to find a way to put a turtle or an eagle or a Mayan eccentric or whatever in my cases, because I really get a kick out of those things. But look at this variety here. This is Novaculite. Beautiful piece. Look at how thin this stuff goes. Apparently didn't date that one. Here's another piece here. I don't know if this one will show, but yeah, look at this. Isn't that cool? This is the white Novaculite, and then up in this corner is the black and white, and this also has kind of a little bit of a fade out gray area in the tip. Look at that. So that's a couple varieties, but here's the biggest turkey tail that I ever made. It's a big one. Gotta move back to get it all on the camera. And I'm trying to think if this one has any yeah, it does. Look at that. That's one of the reasons I really like Novaculite, is because of that translucent quality. But you know, that came out pretty good. I made that back in 1999, and it's been in this case ever since. It's a big one, and I just, you know, I didn't know what to make out of it. As the blade was shaping, I thought, I'm going to make that into a turkey tail. Here's a big Snyder's point made out of Novaculite. Again, look at this. Isn't that pretty? To just have these displayed with a backlight. So, moving on to the next Snyder's point. This is Sunset Jasper. I think it comes out of California or someplace out west. And I really love the color of this stone, the look of this stone. I don't think I didn't date that one. But it came out nice and thin, and it's a beauty. And that's why it's in this case. Still, moving right along with the turkey tail theme, here's probably my second biggest turkey tail. Now I don't know if this one, no, this one's pretty dense, pretty dark. This is the black Novaculite with a little bit of the white gray area blending into it. And as you see, just a little shorter than the big one there. But again, Got it nice and thin and just pretty stone, and I just love that variety of colors that you get. It's like Flint Ridge, you get all those beautiful colors. And here's again a hardened point that I made using Novaculite. Boy, I'll tell you, you can really get that stuff down thin. And I made this one in I think 2004, 2009, I can't tell my 4s and my 9s. But that came out pretty good, and I love hardened points. This one didn't come out too bad. I don't work a lot of this stuff, but I did have some pretty good luck working this nice piece of obsidian. Now this stuff always has some neat stuff going on inside. Look at this. Wow. Just so cool. And that might be tri-flow, or no, that's not sunset. So it's got a lot of veins in it that make it look pretty cool. And the last piece in this case is a 3-colored Novaculite. Black down to white to kind of a pinkish color. And again, look at this. So you can see why I really like Novaculite. I have some right now I picked up at our last nap-in, and I'm going to be working some of that in the spring. As today, you look out my window here, and we got this snow yesterday. This came in about an hour, and we got 3 inches of heavy wet snow. So today it's warmed up, and it's going to melt some of that hopefully. But I just want to thank you for joining me again as I look at these keeper cases in my collection of my own work. I've really enjoyed showing you these, and I hope you've enjoyed them as well. So if you like what you see, as always, drop me a sub if you're not subbed already. I'd appreciate a thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you choose, and a comment. So that's the look at case number 3, my big ones, and that'll be it till next time. So we'll see you on the next one.